Rev Air demo and month 8 update. Thank you all so much for tuning back into my channel. In this video, I'll be demonstrating how I use the Rev Air to stretch my hair for my protective style. So prior to starting this video, I washed and deep conditioned my hair as well as detangled it. And so it's still damp, which is perfect before stretching it with the dryer. And I'll be using that heat protectant in order to protect my hair from heat damage. I did not record me washing my hair because I still need to figure out a setup. But in summary, I used the Jamaican black castor oil shampoo and the Jamaican black castor oil hair mask, both of which are from the Shea Moisture product line. I also detangled each section in these twists in the shower with the brush from root to tip under running water, which is why my hair is pretty detangled right now. This is the brush that I used. It's the Demon brush. I'll put it in the description box below. And so what I'll be doing is unraveling the twists one by one, then directly applying the Tresemme heat protectant, as well as detangling the section again from root to tip, followed by placing the Rev Air on my hair all the way to the root or the scalp, and I kind of rub it in a circular motion against my scalp to make sure it's stretching my hair all the way up until the root. And I do that for about a minute or so. I didn't time myself, but it's not that long. And I have my Rev Air on setting 7. So previously in my video, maybe it was my month 7, start of month 7 video, when my stylist did my hair, she initially used the Rev Air. And I remember telling you guys that it wasn't the best results in comparison to a regular blow dryer at that time. And after thinking it over, I realized it was because my hair was not detangled thoroughly enough to get great results. And so I learned from that situation, you must detangle your hair thoroughly before applying the Rev Air. And my theory or my opinion is that by detangling it, you can remove some of the texture or the curl pattern from your hair. And when you do that by brushing your hair out, the Rev Air is better able to stretch it, and then there won't be tangles and things of that nature in your hair. So you just can't I don't think it's best to Rev Air your hair when it's in its curly state. It should be brushed out prior to, if possible. And it's really up to the person. So as you can see here, it turned out great. It stretches my hair really well. You can barely see any curl pattern in my hair because I brushed it out. And my ends are looking pretty good, so I felt really reassured about the health of my hair at this point, given that my stylist, she had just trimmed it at the end of, or the beginning of July. And for those of you who have been following my channel, you know that I've been getting my hair done by my hairstylist for about 7 months. She had cut my hair maybe twice to truly get rid of a lot of the damage that I started off with. And then more recently, I believe I got like 1.25 inches cut off. And that day for me, I didn't feel too good about it because I felt as though I should have retained more length. And I felt like an inch, no. How much did I get cut off? 1.25 inches. So, no, I grew 1.25 inches. So I guess I got 3/4 of an inch cut off. I think that's what happened. But regardless, I was hoping that I could retain more length. And the reason is because I get my hair done by a stylist once a month. And after she does my hair, I literally don't touch my ends. I just moisturize my hair every other day with water and leave-in conditioner, as well as oil my scalp once a week. And so to me, if I have my hair on this low manipulation routine and the only time I get my hair done is once a month by my stylist, that lets me know the root cause of me not retaining as much length is likely something that my stylist is doing in the process of taking care of my hair. And I concluded that it's likely the detangling process probably wasn't the best. And I know what is it, 3/4 of an inch loss probably seems a little bit anal, because at least I gained, what is it, 1.25 inches over, I'm trying to see, because you gain 2 inches a month. So was it 4 months since I got my trim? So yeah, I know it's kind of anal, but I really want to have aggressive length retention. And I also recognize that I have the ability to do my hair. Like I've known that for a long time. I can braid my hair, wash it, deep condition it, blow dry it, all those different things. However, the only thing that I don't feel comfortable doing is trimming my hair. And so I figured, after giving my hairstylist, or just like this hair routine of using a hairstylist 6 months, I gave it a fair shot. However, I feel like I am the only person that can take the best care of my hair because I care about it the most. And not to say that my stylist doesn't care about my hair, but I truly believe only you can take the best care of your hair if you're capable of doing so. And so I'm going to do my part as much as I can, and then just get the help in the areas where I know for certain I don't feel too confident, and that's with trimming my hair. So I'm still going to get my hair trimmed. I'm going to try to stretch the next trim out until 4 months from now, and hopefully I don't need too much trim from my hair, and hopefully I can retain, I don't know, I would hope I could retain 2 inches worth of hair, but if it's 1.5 inches, I would be pretty satisfied with that, honestly. So that's my plan, and that's truly what the update is for this video. I will not be seeing my hairstylist for the next 4 months until I get my hair trimmed. And so throughout the course of month 7, I was truly considering what type of protective style I want to keep my hair in. I reconsidered keeping my hair in twist. And so halfway through month 7, I took out the braids my stylist put in for me because I just wasn't feeling as confident as I was initially with them. And so I just don't think, I never think it's worth keeping in a style that you don't feel confident in. Like if you don't like it or you don't feel your best in it, for me, I think it's best to take the hairstyle out. And you may have initially liked the style, but something changes for you, and I don't think anything's wrong with taking the hairstyle out. So that's what happened for me with that style. I started not to like it as much, and so for halfway through month 7, I put some twist in my hair, and I was kind of giving that a test run as well, with having twist in, but I didn't like that the twists weren't really neat. I don't know if the word is neat, but they get frizzy easily. The twists aren't as fresh. The twists become less fresh pretty quickly. And I also recognize that I don't want to have to undo my twist to moisturize it and really stick on top of that schedule. I truly like having cornrows in my hair, so I could just spray the cornrows and the ends of my cornrows down and moisturize my scalp. I think it's way easier rather than having to undo the twist. And so with me having the twist in for at least 2 weeks, I've decided that I don't want my protective style to be twist. Kind of like the indigenous strands method, I reconsidered doing that again, but for me personally, I don't want to do that. I want my styles to look somewhat fresh. I know you're supposed to redo the twist as they become, I guess, frizzy or not that moisturized in order to keep the twist looking fresh. But another thing that I thought about is I don't want multiple twists in my hair. I like chunky twists because I don't want to spend too much time in my hair. And by default, in my opinion, if you have larger twists, then it's going to get frizzy quicker and won't look as fresh all the time. That's just my opinion. And so with that information and just thinking about all of that, I decided that I don't want my protective style to be twist. And so I recognize that I like the cornrows. I don't prefer to wear the cornrows, like the straight back cornrows, for my own personal reasons. But I like that it's easy maintenance and that my ends will be protected and that I don't have to undo my hair every couple of days in order to refresh or revitalize my hair strands. I could just spray the product or apply the product onto the braids and tie my hair up. So it's easier for me and with my schedule. So that's how I decided that I want to do braids. Then the next decision for me was, do I want to wear my braids out or do I want to put a wig on top of my braids? And so right now, since I've had this style in, you guys will see in my future videos that I ended up doing cornrows. So since I did my cornrows, I believe it was on this past Friday, I've been wearing my cornrows out every single day in a cute bun. You guys will see it eventually. And it's been super cute and I've been liking it. I don't feel too self-conscious about it as much as I did prior. But I still went ahead and ordered me a new wig. It's from Her Given Hair. It's a wig that essentially mimics natural afro textured hair. It does have a curl pattern to it, and it does have kind of like these brownish highlights in it, similar to my hair. And so I'm waiting for that wig to come in the mail. I know it's going to take a couple of weeks since it's technically customized. And I do plan on wearing that wig. However, I still may take the wig off sometimes and wear my braids. But realistically speaking, I might wear my braids for the first month or so, just out in its cornrows in a cute bun. And then once my braids start to get old, I will put the wig on, or I will just wear the cornrows in general. And then if I'm going somewhere and I want to have a cute, super cute style, I could put my wig on, something like that. And I do know from my previous experience that the wigs can cause breakage along the hairline or balding along the hairline. So it's best not to wear it like all the time. I do recognize that, and I did learn a lot from that situation. I think the main issue that caused my hairline to thin was because I had a wig grip, a wig cap, and a wig headband. And it was so much pressure applied to my hairline that caused my hair to thin. So I was thinking, as long as I don't have all those extra layers of pressure on my hairline, a wig and a wig cap shouldn't cause too much damage. That's what I'm hoping. And so the next thing I've been thinking about is how long do I want to keep my braids in? Because I've been keeping my braids in for a month, and I've been thinking about keeping them in for much, much longer. I've been watching other YouTubers that keep their hair in for months at a time. Some of them wash it with the braids in for at least 4 months. Some of them don't. I may try to keep my braids in for at least 3 to 4 months, just so I can retain length and not touch my hair, like not detangle it for months at a time, because I really, like I said, want to have aggressive length retention. I still may wash my scalp once a month, and but just keep the braids in for 4 months at a time, so that by the end of the 4 months, the goal is to have retained 2 inches. And again, 4 months without having to detangle my hair or put a brush through it. The way I see it, it's less manipulation. The only thing that I have to continue to do is moisturize my hair every other day, which I will start tomorrow, and just do that throughout the entire 4 months. I am a little nervous. I'm super, super nervous about it, especially the detangling process. But I recently experimented with detangling my hair in the shower, and I recognize that it's best for me to detangle my hair under running water, because the water kind of helps to separate the hair strands out for you. But you know, things happen, things may change. Right now I'm saying 4 months, it may be 3 months, but it's an experiment, truly, that's what it is. My scalp is healthy. My ends were recently trimmed or cut a month ago. So I think I have a good foundation to do this experiment. And again, I plan to see a professional hairstylist once the 4 months or 3 months are over. And I hope to see the results that I truly want from this. And then again, another positive about me doing my hair by myself moving forward is that I'll be saving money. And the style that I'm choosing isn't time consuming. It's kind of like I do it, the style, and then I forget about it for a couple of months. But we shall see. We shall see. But anyways, back to the video. As you can see here, I'm brushing my hair from root to tip. The only reason the brush is able to go through my hair so smoothly is because my ends were trimmed. And I did a great job detangling my hair in the shower after I rinsed the conditioner, or while I rinsed the conditioner out of my hair. And so I think the Rev Air did an amazing job at stretching my hair out. I think once I finally do reach the length that I want, I may begin washing and deep conditioning my hair every 2 weeks, and then Rev Airing it as well, and just wearing my hair in braid outs. But we'll see. We're not there yet. My goal is pretty far from now. I'm hoping by the end of next year I'll be where I want to be, which is close to tailbone length, or I don't know, just several inches from mid back. I'm not sure what it's called, but I'm hoping the end of next year I will be there, because I did start this journey in December of 2024. But remember, I got my hair cut 2 times, and I got trims as well. So it may not look like I retained a lot of hair, but the purpose of all that was to get my hair back on track. And that's pretty much all of the update that I have. I may continue to do every other day updates with, moisturizing my hair, because for me, it helps me hold myself accountable. I know it's pretty redundant to see somebody spray their hair with water and deep conditioner every other day without seeing the end result, which is length retention, until months later. But I truly do it so that I can keep myself accountable, or else I might forget or just not be consistent. So that's why I record myself every other day. And then after this video, I will upload me braiding my cornrows in that I did myself. I also have a length check video, kind of. Yeah, I guess it's a length check video. I was considering dusting my ends, but I'm like, you know what, let me just leave my ends alone. It was recently trimmed, and I'll just wait until 4 months from now to get my hair trimmed again. But yes, I have a length check video coming out. I have the braid cornrow videos, and then once my wig arrive, I will have her given hair wig review as well for you guys. And then after seeing how beautiful and big my afro is, even though my hair is technically short and not super long, I felt more confident because it looked healthy in my opinion. And I know length is such a big deal for me because it's something I truly want. But after seeing like how my hair looked in its stretch state with the Rev Air, I felt a little better about the length in my hair, and it just helped me to remain patient with this entire process. And so that's what I'm going to continue to try doing. Please wish me luck on keeping my braids in for a couple of months. We'll see how this goes. And I look forward to retaining 2 inches, hopefully, in the next 4 months, which sounds like it's far away, but it's not too far away. All right, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you make it all the way to the end of the video, I truly appreciate it. I also appreciate those of you who continue to follow me, even though I've been posting workout content. I still think fitness is very relevant to hair growth. And so I don't feel too bad about posting fitness content on my channel because in order to have healthy hair, it needs to be healthy on the inside, not just the outside. So thank you all for who continues to remain subscribed to my channel, although my content is kind of changing up a little bit, and it will continue to evolve with time. But all right, see you in the next video. Bye.
to believe. Hold me, lead me, catch me. Want you to dream. I want you to dream.